Hi everyone, welcome to Tuesday, when, like we do every Tuesday, is go on and have a look at the performance of the S&P NZSX 50 for the last week. So before I jump across and share my screen, just remember, like normal, this is educational purposes only. It's certainly not intended to be personalised advice or recommendations in any way. So if you're looking for something like that, you do need to go and talk to your own financial advisor. So let's share my screen. So as you can see here, I have got up the NZSX 50, the S&P top 50 companies on our stock exchange. And you can see here we've actually had three weeks in a row, okay, of downward movement. Not too much in the way of volume, but we are still seeing downward movement in those markets. So where it sort of ended, excuse me, here, it's not really a big area of concern just yet. It could just be on the back of what's been happening in the States. We saw a really big fall off on their market on Friday. Some stocks were hit by double-digit losses. Whether that's something setting up a trend, who really knows? But it's certainly something to watch out for. Let's put the moving averages on and we'll just see how they are faring. So if I just use the 30 exponential, and we'll also pop on the 15. I'll change that color actually, it's a little bit, yeah, that's better. Okay, so you can see here that this last week, it did pull back to basically the 30-week moving average, and we have fallen slightly below the 15-week moving average. Again, it's not too much of an area of concern for me. It just means that because we've sort of had 3 negative weeks in a row, I certainly don't want to be racing out boots and all to try and find new stocks to buy, simply because I want to stay with the trend, and if the prevailing trend is up, then great, I want to be riding that. But if this is just a little bit of a correction, a bit of a downward period, then I just want to sit tight and I just want to see what actually transpires, because it could just be pulling back to these moving averages and it could go again, or it could be the start of something else that that could transpire, i.e. a falling market. I don't want to be picking whichever way it goes. For me, I just want to sit and just observe. So now I do have positions in the New Zealand market. So with those positions, I'm holding them at the moment. I've got my stop loss in place because obviously, hey, they too could continue rallying. And there is always circumstances where you get individual shares that are outperforming the indices. Okay, so if one of my holdings happen to be one of those shares, then great. I want to continue riding that trend. So just at the moment, a little bit of caution really around the S&P NZSX 50. So like I just said, it means I'm not going to be racing out there to look at new positions, just really sitting on what I've got and just keeping an eye on things. And Thursday, if you want to come back on Thursday and check out our share and review, I've actually had someone approach me to have a look at a stock that is in the US, and that is Apple. So we'll go on and have a look at Apple and just review it as if it was a New Zealand stock and see how it transpires. So come back on Thursday and take a look. Until then, have a great week. Thanks, everyone.